What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I asked ChatGPT to generate me the YN deck, okay? The young deck. And basically, what ChatGPT generated me is, well, not out of character. I was kind of what I was expecting, a Mega Knight deck for sure. This thing a little fruity, a little gay, a little evil, a little menacing. So yeah, generated, I shit you not, on God, Mega Knight bait, but with the Inferno Tower instead of the Inferno Dragon. I don't know why, but that's what the YNs run, right? That's how they wreak havoc in the streets. But yeah, I guess looks like the YNs are not just a menace in the streets. Looks like they're also a fucking menace in Clash Royale, because Mega Knight bait is, well, if you're good at it, I suck at it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I suck at Mega Knight bait, but it's a pretty no skill deck. I've never played it. It's like one of my first times playing. Yeah, I could probably count on my hand the amount of times I've played Mega Knight bait. It's a very good deck. Nerf log bait. Well, I'm gonna be running log bait against nerf log bait. It's pretty cool. Okay, he's not running log bait. I mean, probably not. Dark Prince is not a log bait card. Just gonna kite this. Oh, I forgot he can jump. Oh, I should be fine. Got the Dark Prince doing laps around the tower, around the arena. Okay. Should be a free win. I don't think I can even lose this. Can I play an Inferno Tower to snipe? I don't think I could. It has been one tile more to the right, and that would have lost you the game. Yes, I mean, if you know a thing or two about me, it's that I don't really like losing the game. It's not really one of my passions. But that Phoenix is getting a little bit too much value, but it's not really worth doing anything about it. It's gonna die to, interesting that. If you kill, you can get a good zap here, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's really annoying that I got that charge off. Phoenix should only get one shot and then death. Yeah. Okay, we'll be doing this just because he wasted his zap. And Mega Knight Evo is gonna do wonders of taking out his giant push. Actually, I'm not even going to use the Mega Knight Evo. I think I'm just going to use my Inferno Tower. Because the problem with the Mega Knight Evo is I play it, and it's going to push the Giant all the way back, and then he's going to have a Phoenix on his end. See, now is where the Mega Knight Evo is going to shine. Because, well, yeah. And I think okay, perfect. The bat should heal up before he has a time to zap. Okay. Also, what the fuck? Why is the tower not... Okay, I guess... That's true. In Clash Royale, basically where a troop is where its shadow is. Oh my god, Mega Knight. Pretty cool. Oof. Slick little defense. And ooh, I'm not gonna take the poison just yet. I will wait a little bit. I'm just gonna go for the Mega Knight. I do want to get his tower. I'm just gonna wait as long as I can. Perfect. Definitely, yeah. When you have a spell, wait as long as you can to play the spell. Yeah, a little bit of a bad, yeah, actually very bad minor and Evo Zap there, because I can just do this and honestly kite this all to the other lane because, well, I can. And right. This won't take my tower? No, it won't. Not be taking my tower. Get the Goblin Gang in front to soak up some hits. And I think I'm just going to go for an Inferno Tower here. Perfect. And I'm going to go for a minor poison and probably win the game before he does. I think. Yep, little win. Little win for me. As what would my YN name be? I think my YN name should be Demarchius Jaquavius. I think that's a pretty good name. Definitely not stereotypical at all. I think it's a pretty dope ass name. I'm not gonna lie. Demarchius Jaquavius is a tough name in my opinion. I think if I had a goldfish, I'd name him Jaquavius. I think that's a good name for a goldfish. Actually, that's probably insulting. If I'm saying your name would be cool as a goldfish name. I don't know. I just think goldfish named Jaquavius is tough as hell. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the goldfish would switch cheese, man. If I didn't give him his fish food for the day, or maybe I don't know. Maybe the goldfish would stick a gun in my face and rob me. Also, definitely nothing like. All right, that's some good Wi-Fi there. Yeah, definitely nothing implied there for sure. I'm not the type of guy to make just make up stuff like that. That's not me. Anyways, I will be just dropping a Megadeth on this. BSBSB. Is this Biba Doobie? Rappers who can't sing versus rappers who can sing. Can't. I speak English, guys. Yeah, I when those jokes were a thing, though, they were very, very funny. Was the NBA young boy versus Biba Doobie. You get the NBA young boy with the fucking lasers out of his eyes singing some opera shit. I don't know. I think I like how the worst part is that Biba Doobie got fucking angry about it. Also, Biba Doobie, if you're watching this, I am a 6'5" feminist, and I hate period cramps. But, ooh, really bad Mega Knight. Now you got your Firecracker tanking for the Mega Knight. That, my friend, is not what the Firecracker is meant to be doing. Bam. 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 What's the thing here? Bam. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck, man? No. Get the peck out of here. Oh, hell no. Freaky Jason. Freaky B. Ooh. Okay, as long as I can get enough elixir for my sang. Perfect. Wait. Wall breakers. That should be a counter, right? Yes, sir. Unless he freezes last second. Wall breaker gets a shot, too? Oh, my God. Suck my cock and blow air bubbles into my foreskin. I think that was a great quote by me. Okay, Firecracker should be low enough health to the point where it doesn't get any damage unless he places a tank down last second, which I don't think he will. Perfect. Remember, it still does it sometimes. They reduced the Firecracker's first hit time because sometimes it would get a shot on the tower and sometimes it wouldn't when it was on one shot. But they reworked it and it still sometimes gets a shot, and I don't know why. I don't know how, and I don't know why. But it's just really random, I find. Like, there's no sort of like pattern to it. It just happens. I don't know why it happens, but I do know that I don't like it. We'll be poisoning this to slow it all down so that the Mega Knight can. Oh my God. Miner. I love miners in Clash Royale. Well, I got sub 19. It's not even that bad. If I guess 17-year-old's a miner. I would not hack up the 17-year-old though. I just find it's a little bit, even if it's like not like fucking like liking kids or some shit. It's just weird. Even if you're like, say, I'm in university, right? It's kind of weird to say, yeah, bro, my girlfriend's in 11th grade. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. Oh boy. Definitely some Diddy-alicious activity, in my opinion, in my humbleness of opinionist. A penis. Smash like if you got a penis. Alright. Ooh, not gonna be fun for me. Smash like if you want to touch the Firecracker inappropriately. Just kidding. It's actually weird. If, this Clash Royale Supercell implemented some new balance changes. If you're curious about them, you can just look up Clash Royale Level 34. Definitely not gonna be any weird stuff there. No. But yeah, another cool little win. Brainless fucking yap by me. But gonna be playing one last one. Hopefully, maybe I can show myself as the king of the YNs. Maybe. I don't think so. Also, I finished most of my exams now. I had 4 exams in like a couple of days, which is fucking horrible. I wanted to kill myself, but I didn't, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cringe if you turn yourself off. I'm not gonna lie. Because listen, let's think of this, okay? You live in the only world, right, with cars, okay, Clash Royale, blondes, and gambling and alcohol. Okay? Like, do you catch my drift here? Right? You are on the only planet with all of this great stuff. I think I should poison this, right? Lumberjack should get not too much damage. 2 shots, yeah. Probably should have poisoned way earlier. But yeah, you live on the only planet with blondes, alcohol, gambling, cars, and plenty of other cool stuff, right? Clash Royale. And you're telling me you want to kill yourself? Nah, bro. There's so much cool stuff out there for you. But yeah, real shit though. There is, if you're ever feeling a little sad, there's a lot out there for you. So it's a pretty cool world. As much as it sucks sometimes, it's a pretty swag world. I can't lie about that. And just like this Mega Knight is pretty swag right now. And that Goblin Gang. I think Goblin Gang is the most broken card because the way you can, even with the nerf, it's so good. It's the Spear Goblins I think that make it broken. It's really the Spear Goblins. It's the fact that those Spear Goblins get deployed like that too. It makes it really annoying. It makes it so easy to kite troops the way like you can split them up into 3. Also, Mega Knight gonna be coming in hot here, as Jack Black would say. Yeah, it's gonna be dropping that right now. Nice. But yeah, I'll do this too. He's gonna want a lumberjack, so Goblin Gang will annoy him a little bit. Yeah, recruits was not it, bro. Recruits was not it. We'll be taking your tower, and honestly, getting most of your recruits down to be pretty low. Mega Knight should get one more shot. Yeah, that's dead recruits. So, okay, I'm just gonna do this. Do this. Mega Knight should punch the Hog Rider back before it gets a shot. And, well, I just love this card, man. I really do. Yeah, my math exam was fucking like, rape. That exam was bad, man. It's, I don't know if you guys... I mean, it's Calc 2, but I guess Calc 2 is different at university. Maybe for you guys it was harder, maybe you guys it was easier. But for me, it was pretty damn hard. And, well, it was one of those exams where, like, the teacher gave us practice exams and stuff like that. And, ooh, did not mean to play a Mega Knight there. Just gotta hope I won't get molested here. I think I will. I didn't. Hell yeah. Will not be molested today. But yeah, the exam was, I will be playing one more game because I feel like yapping a little bit more too. Yeah, so the practice exam was, like the practice exams, you just gave us exam copies of like a few years before. They were very easy. They were very easy, but they were pretty easy. Like I was looking at some of the examples, like say for the questions, like with, I'm in a French school, so for me it'd be called Solide de Révolution, which is when you, I'm the good kind of French, I'm the Quebec French, not the France French. Woo, woo, woo. Just kidding. They're okay, French people. Well, it's those things where you get a curve and you'd have to spin it around an axis and you'd calculate the volume of that, which is really not fun. It does make me want to end my life. But yeah, so that was one of the questions. This should full counter, right? No, it's not. Yeah, also none of the goblins get killed by the bomb, which is really cool. Yeah, it's one of those questions, and the curves that were usually like the previous year's exams was like simple ass curves. It was just one curve too. It was just like say y is equal to x squared or y is equal to, I don't know, that's nothing crazy, right? But on the exam, no, teacher's like, all right, I'm gonna give you a different axis where it's not a normal axis, not like where it's like the axis like it's like +1 or whatever, right? Right, you know, instead of just being it straight on the y or the x axis, and then he gives me, the thing you're going to be revolving around the curve is going to be actually the integral of the area in between two curves. Woohoo! I love this. You know, I definitely don't want to end my life. It's just like, it's not even that hard, but it just takes so much more time. And then when it's like not even too hard, it takes so much more time. It makes it a pain in the ass for when you actually have questions that are going to be taking a lot of time, right? You don't have time to make mistakes later in the exam. That's not going to get a shot. I don't know why you're arrowing. But yes, the two curves were kind of hard, but it wasn't crazy. It was definitely way harder than the examples I had. It was like things like e to the minus x minus e to the x, stuff like that. It was like, okay, annoying curves to deal with. And I'm going to start going from minors in front and just placing a log so that Iskarmi gets molested by me. Goblin Gang was played too low. Oh, no, he played it too far in the back, so the Goblin Gang will be doing what I want it to do. And I think if I do this, I win the game. I'm not gonna lie. Because those bats will molest a minion horde. That's actually crazy. Bats just killed what the fuck? Never in my life would I think I'd see bats killing a minion horde. Ooh, okay, that could be bad. That could be bad. Never mind. I don't know if he caught that in time, but he tried to. I'm gonna wait to play my poisons to bait him to playing more stuff at the bridge. No, okay, but he played a poison into a log, bro. I mean, he played his clone into a log. That's not gonna work. I said I was gonna go for my miners in front of the tower and log, but I just did not do that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We'll be going for the Inferno Tower here, because I think it's the right play. I think I will go for the Goblin. Oh, whoa, I was worried there that the Giant Skeleton was to get into the tower. As it sometimes does, and it's very annoying. Even if you think he's going to go for... Okay, I was predicting a minion horde, but I think a Skarmy is good enough for me. I'm just going to kite this with wall breakers. Okay, it didn't work. So okay, he still has the answer to it, so I'm fine with that. Pretty cool. Now he's gonna go for a minion horde here. Huh, I never saw that coming, man. Mega Knights. Okay, well he's gotta play a Skarmy, which is nice. It's yeah, it's enough of an elixir commitment for me to yeah, be happy. Smile, man. Life is good. Yeah, what was this? Oh yeah, the examples. Well, just one of the questions, and every question I'd say was harder. The exam was longer too than the previous years, and it's just like, come on, man, why my year? Choose the next. Like, fuck over the next guy. You know, not me. You know, I don't feel like being math lesson. I am playing my miner behind here just because it's gonna get. Oh, I can just do this too. I forgot I have a poison. That should kill the Sparky mostly. What the hell are you doing, son? What the fuck you did, man? Alright, just gonna do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Yep, play your minion horde into a poison. Minor poison is so broken in overtime. It's not even funny. And that should be game. I don't think he can win here. But yeah, apart from that, physics exam went pretty well. Actually really well. Way better than I thought it would. It was actually really hard exam. That one was very... Well, it wasn't super hard, it was just super long. Like... We had 2 hours and like 45 minutes to do it. Or like no, just shy of 3 hours. And the questions were the mirror questions were actually harder than they normally were. The exam was on magnetics and optics. The magnetics was supposed to be the hardest part, but honestly, well, it was the hardest part, but the optics were harder than they were expecting them to be in the exam because they made the questions hard. Optics is just like mirror and refractions and refractions, all that stuff. But yeah, also this deck's pretty fire. Before I go, honestly, I want to play one last game on the Barb Hut account because I'm one game away from 6,500. And yeah, let's run it. But that exam went pretty well. I think I got around mid-70s, so I'm fine with that. I already have an 80 in the course, so good enough for me. And oh, if I beat this guy, I will be getting next arena. He has enough trophies. This is difficult. Oh, we're that's true. We both are trying to get next arena here. Okay, he's Asian, or at least his name's Asian. So looks like I'm in for some trouble. I'm just gonna go for a Barb Hut behind the Valkyrie. We're gonna be doing this and this. Okay, I thought I was gonna get it. Ooh, Goblin on tower. And Barbs should take that Valkyrie out. I will Bats so the Barbs can conserve most of their health here. I think only one Barb is going to get hit. Nice. And yeah, okay, sure. I get bait on arrows. And I think at this point... Oh, arrows and Bats. Okay, very nice. And those Bats will come back and get killed by my tower. Well, I still have 2 full health Barbarians. Pretty much full health. Pushing him on the left. So he's... gotta take care of that, which is very nice. I have my curse zap, which I can use to take care of his firecracker zap right now, so it doesn't get an extra shot. And ooh, very nice, very nice. Ooh, I see. Ooh, did you ever think that would be like a... Oh no, okay, it's true. Boss Bandit will do wonders for you. That's for sure. Okay, kind of a... Boss Bandit shouldn't do too much here. Unless he gets one... No, perfect. Should actually... Ooh, I don't even think it will get damaged. Nice. Great. So, I'm defending. I know what he's got now. I know he's got that Skarmy. So, but it's not... He's kind of playing the bait game with me here. Because it's like... Ooh, really bad cannon. You did not have to play a cannon there. Okay, because of that cannon, I think I have the opportunity to go in now. I'm going to chuck a Barbarian Nut opposite here. Okay, the Evil Valkyrie is very annoying, so I can't really push into that much more anymore. I'm just going to go push. Yeah, that I'm letting that E-Golem go. What's the fuck? Okay. Let me just curse on this. Holy crap, that's gonna molest him. Yes, sir. Okay, so it looks like I'm losing my tower, but he's losing his. Which is fine, because I think this deck will do better later in the game. But he's also playing... Ooh, this might not even take tower. It will. Cool. Perfect. I'm gonna go for my Barb Hut here to kill the Boss Bandit. And the other exams I had... I'm really late saying this now. But the other exams I had were bio and this other kind of like a goofy intro to university course, which is actually hard for no reason. It should be hard because none of the topics are actually complicated. But I think if I do this, I get good stuff going for me. Yep, skeletons for the firecracker. Okay, Evil Volk. I think his Evil Volk will die before mine. He does have to play a... Well played. Boss Bandit's got a lot of health, man. A lot of health. A lot of health in that stupid card. Okay, I'm just spamming him with Barbarians here. He's probably going to want to scar me on this once he has the chance to. Ooh. Ooh. Zap that. Yeah, he's going to scar me, so I'm going to play Curse as well, actually. Get those goblins going. And they will help take out the Valkyrie a little bit faster. Nice. Oh, I get that last little goblin. That's perfect. Yeah, boss. Okay, that's game. That's game, brother. Game, game, game. I might honestly, because here's the thing. I could defend very easily, and kind of he can also. Also with Curse, I discovered that Curse doesn't amplify damage to towers, which makes sense because I think it'd be a little bit broken if it did. So yeah, I'm just gonna stack Barb Huts and just really cycle them out here. I want to get that Firecracker out though. And yeah, I'm just going to start cycling spells on him. I think the Zap cycle and Curse cycle is a strat. Also, he's got a lot of Barbarians going at him. That's crazy. Yeah, that is not going to cut it, brother. I'm just going to Curse cycle him again. There's not much you can do. You got too many Barbarians going at him. Wait, Barbarian Hut cycle? Which is really what this account is. It's actually not even that bad in overtime. I'm going to 3-crown him. What the fuck? Oh, he gave up. But yeah, 7k. I mean 6.5k. Pretty cool. That worked out pretty well. I mean, he honestly had a good counter. Let's hope for better lucky drop than that. But yay, 100 wizards. Ooh, I would get. Yeah, next arena reached. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, that's kind of about it for today. Got my yap about my exams done. One with the YN deck, which honestly, shout out to ChatGPT generating a pretty solid deck. And yeah, got this account up in arena. I'm progressing way faster than I thought it would. Yeah, that's about it for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to drop that subscribe so I don't drop my nuts on your face. And yeah, that's about it.